protest. They don't kidnap another person again.
See one guy reach out to me, they tell me say if na my person they kidnap unko, no go for there.
Govnr Okpebholo don't fail. Edo is not shining. The performing governor, Oga wey no dey fail, Mr. Project.
Shut up, man! Edo is blur. Everywhere is blur.
God bless you, sir. Edo is not a new Edo.
Just around him and busy shouting, Edo is shining. Edo.
The way we are going after the kidnappers, the same way we will go after them. Because we don't even know whether they are the one aiding them.
So painful that I'm going around the NPC media pages. None of those motherfuckers are talking about it.
We must make sure that we bring these people to book.
And some persons will come and defend. Now Google Okpebholo, everybody should tag him. Okpebholo, you need to sit up or sit out.
This is meaning this particular thing happened just yesterday in Ekpoma, Edo State. You see, this particular footage goes further to make my point that the security operatives are deeply involved in kidnapping in Edo State.
Obaseki and with their hoodlums, they go hijack protests yesterday. See, because they bought tire, they bought him for road. Camera come, go show them.
So you not care the number of people wey die for Ekpoma or any other part of the state when security kill them through way, where kidnapper carry, it does not matter. Your own, the important thing is that your 2.5 million vote for Tinubu is still intact.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Now let's deal with the aftermath of Ekpoma protest. A lot of you watched the first video that we post over the protest and the reactions of the indigenous or the concerned Nigeria at large. But in today's video, we're going to talk about the reaction of the state governor, the security agencies, and all of that. Now, the first on our list is this guy. During the protest, he made mention of something that triggered me to do some research and make this particular video. He said, even when they were protesting, kidnappers still stroke and kidnap people. And I want you guys to watch.
No. So we dey protest. They don't kidnap another person again. And we dey front of police station. I beg. Other officer, they don't kidnap another person again. Now, full bus. No. And we dey police station they protest. Then what we dey talk? We don't tire. We don't tire for kidnapper. We ready. If we not say back to abuse, we go abuse. If we not say the way they give us gun, we go into abuse. Nothing dey happen.
You are looking for a solution. There's a solution. I think they're not like a
say no to kidnapper. We don't tire for kidnapping. We don't tire for kidnapping. Wait. We are tired of kidnapping. We say no to kidnapping. No to kidnapping. Officer, we say no to kidnapping. We are tired. We say no to kidnapping. Not fire, you must fire, not fire. Not fire. Shoot her. Officer, we say no to kidnapper. We don't tire. We don't tire. 100 million, not be 10 naira. We not get money again. Oh! Oga DPO, we say no to kidnapper. Oga, we say no to kidnapper. We not get 100 million again to the pay. We don't tire. We don't tire. We don't tire. We don't tire. We don't tire for kidnapper. We don't tire for kidnapper. Oh.
Now, when he talks about that kidnapping, I thought he was lying until I saw this video. Like, really, these were the people that said, allegedly, I don't know, that somebody posted that happened when those protesters were protesting.
Imagine what type of government won't give us.
As if that was not all. Even after that, the same day when they were protesting, CCTV also captured another scene from kidnapping, different from the one we posted though, just this one. Like you can see that these people were waiting for this guy. Immediately he got to his destination. Before he come down from his car, oh yeah, they surrounded him. And now they whisk him away. Everybody is calling the attention of the state governor. But I will get back to the full story. Before then, I want you guys to watch video reaction to this particular video that you are watching on the screen right now. How kidnapper kidnap another person again. I want you guys to watch video reaction. We'll be right back.
Happened just yesterday in Ekpoma, Edo State. You see, this particular footage goes further to make my point that the security operatives are deeply involved in kidnapping in Edo State. Not just in Edo State, in all those Edo State Kogi area. From this footage, the security operative, their hand is inside 100%. Now, if you look at this footage, one will say these kidnappers were sitting down in that bush waiting for that man to come. And as soon as he entered the compound, because they don't want him to close the gates, they quickly rushed and followed him to enter. Then they successfully did their operation, right? But as I looked at it deep, I saw that these guys were not waiting in that bush. It looked like they were somewhere sitting and somebody gave them an active information. It does not look like a pre-planned operation. It looked like an active one, an impromptu one that they have to take out immediately. Now, why do I say that? Look at the movement. There were 3 guys that rushed out of the bush, right? 3 guys. The first guy ran out. The second one, because of the speed, when he burst out of the bush, there was even dust. Then the third guy climbed what looked like a hill, and then he now started running, right? Climbed what looked like a hill. He slowly walked, then he now started running. Now, this is why I said they were never in that bush. They got an active information and they have been telling that car. Somebody literally say, Mona rush now. One car they come, Mona follow them, Mona follow there. Now, this is why I said that if they were waiting in that bush, that third guy, he looked tired. The third guy, this one that's coming from the hill, he looked really, really tired. See the way he climbed, then he was slow, then he now started running. If it was a pre-planned thing, they will have somebody by that gate. A random person can just be by the gate, making like a phone call, and immediately the man enter, that one can just come up with a shotgun or with a knife while the others come. It was never a pre-planned thing. Somebody gave them that information. Do you understand? Somebody gave them that information. If you see the speed that one used to come out of the bush, you know you have been running from somewhere. They have been tracing that car. Now, who gave them that information? It's definitely either the police or the military. Why do I say that? Let's look at Edo State. Edo State is one of the places with the highest checkpoint of police and military men in Nigeria, apart from North military, yes. But you see that Edo State, you see that road, different police checkpoint, different military checkpoints. Different police checkpoint, different military checkpoints. If all these checkpoints cannot catch kidnappers, it's crazy, you know. With all the amount of checkpoints you have there, they still have the highest number of kidnap cases in Edo State. Then you know the people that are doing it. Now, this whole thing look like one of those checkpoints. You know, when you get to a checkpoint, they tell you to wind down. They see all the people in the car. Sometimes they tell you to open your boots. They do a profiling on you. They know the kind of person that this person is. They will know, they can tell that, oh, this person is well-to-do. This one an ordinary driver. This one a gate man. This one a hire purchase. This car no be own. This one a then get the car. They will do a profiling on you. You go to the next checkpoint, the next checkpoint. So they can easily make that call to say, oh, I get one red cow. Now only one man did the cow. It goes easy for you to carry. You get one blue cow. Now one man and the wife they pregnant. Mo carry that one or mo no carry that one. Do you get the points now? Go back to the video. The way they rushed out of that bush, they were never there. If they were there, that third guy will not be tired. That third guy will not be tired. We also have the same strength that those 2 guys had. The way they rushed out, they will also rush out. But they will not need to rush out if they were there. They would have had somebody by the gate, and they will slowly do it. One person will just be by the gate. As the guy just enter inside the car, enter with the car, themselves they'll just enter like this. That one will they argue with them. What did they do for my compound? Then all of them will just come outside. They'll just rush. Boom. That would have been a pre-planned thing. But it was never pre-planned. It was an active information. They were probably somewhere, but not that place. They say, one don't day, it look like it's right for the taking. Mona rush. Follow like this, follow like this. And of course, because they know that area, they can easily It was not a pre-planned. It was active. Somebody gave that information. And this is what I tell you, the security operative, with the amount of checkpoints in those states, the amount of police, hey, park here, hey, this one, check Bini, check Edo, check all those roads. Police, but now still the kidnappers dey. You definitely know the people doing it, man. Now, look at the guns that they are holding. They are holding AK-47 and assault rifle with a real gun. Now, only government will bring that gun come country. They are holding an AK-47. If they were holding a pump action, I would say, okay. That being said, it no mean say they no fit hold am, because in some cases, these people, they attack police, they collect their guns. They'll buy the police privately to collect their gun. But this thing, they happen, at rare times it happen. And the people that usually come and do this are all those Boko Haram type terrorist group that will come in large numbers. They will exchange bullets. At the end of the day, they'll take the camp, carry their military motor, carry everything. These guys don't look like players like that. They don't look like people that play like that. They look like people that rented their guns. They look like people that are security operatives. Do you know what it means to carry gun around? Now, police, military men, they do DSS then. To carry AK around, AK no light. Now, person where don't they familiar with that tool, where they carry that tool, they work out on a normal day. Now, if you pull that weight to use and run, if you do your investigation deep, you might find out that it's either those are policemen, or those are military men, or those are DSS men. Or they carried those guns and give it to them. Now, the policemen, when they carry gun, you go sometimes, some brotels, you go see police go sleep for brothel, you go carry a gun, you go put them for corner. These people carry this gun everywhere. So that period when we stay there for brothel, they sleep. They can carry that gun and give to somebody who we know in the office. Nobody. Those military men, when they did bush, when they are go abandoned for bush for 6 months, 7 months, and they will pay them 80,000, 70,000, 100,000. They can easily carry that gun, rent it to these kidnappers to go and do work and come. After all, you are paying me 100,000 a month, and they are paying ransom for kidnapping 20 million. I can easily get 5 million naira from that deal. Very, very easy. And I'm in the bush, who we know. It's not just to give them my gun, they'll do the business and come back. Do you understand? Make it make sense that the whole Edo state, they have a lot of police checkpoints, but they have a lot of kidnappers as well. So what are the checkpoints there for? These people are giving information, man. Come on, fuck it. It is what it is. It is what it is. They should do a deep investigation on the policemen, on the military men, on the DSS people in Edo State. You will find out something. The kidnapping in Ekpoma is too much. Not just there. Kidnapping in Nigeria is too much. Police will tell you, oh, we know where they dey for inside Kogi, for Kogi forest, but you have never gone there. Military know where they dey, but they know they really go there. What's going on, man? This thing is a very big deal. People are cashing out on all of this. They are cashing out on all of this. Sometimes they hold somebody in the bush for 4 months, 2 months, 3 months. If you kidnap a whole person, if the days go by, they start to panic. They just want you to release that person and go. These kidnappers are too comfortable. Where they hold somebody for bush for 1 month. Do you know the body mean you hold somebody for 3 days as a kidnapper? Psychologically, they just want to bring the money, because as day goes by, the pressure becomes too much on them. They have to buy more food. What if the family are careless? They don't even give a fuck. You know, all of these things. But although they get really good information that this family would care, put all these things into consideration, carry all these puzzles together, put it together. The military, police, all of them, these people should be questioned. These people should be investigated. They should be investigated. It is not rocket science. The vigilantes, they should be investigated. For when I want to do those things, I'll let go help now and wanna put on eye down. If you won't get any weapon for house, get them. If you want set trap, set trap. Say from 12 o'clock, anybody will match here, something go chook out, you go match something, you go do this one. Wanna do all those things. They go help us.
Now, remember I told you that this particular video is going to focus on the aftermath. During the protest, some angry indigenous or students who felt they were fed up decided to pounce on the billboard. You saw the video, you know, they decided to take laws into their hands by going after the Fulani or the Hausa cattle. You know, they were doing all kinds of things. You can see the Hausa people running away. According to the story, they said this is a retaliation after the soldiers joined hands with the Hausa to be buying peaceful protester. That now escalates to retaliation. Those people now start going after cows. After they did that, then they go after the traditional ruler, who they claim that give lands to those Fulani Esme. They went to the palace, and this is the Noje trying to calm them down, but they did not listen to him. I want you guys to watch.
If you are saying that you are hearing what we are saying, you must show action as a king for us to know that yes, we are king. How can you? Let me talk. How can you be looking for solution? You are the king. We are not the I want to wait. Are you hearing me?
Now, the state governor decided to react towards all of that, and he visited the Noje Palace, and he said, okay, we are going after the kidnappers, and I swear those hoodlums and who came to your palace and none of that. He made mention of something I want you guys to watch.
The visit by Govnor Okpebholo, accompanied by other top government officials, including the Edo State Commissioner of Police and leaders of the All Progressives Congress to the palace of the Onoje of Ekpoma, His Royal Highness Anthony Abumere is to personally ascertain the extent of the damage caused by hoodlums, some of which were vehicles, canopies, chairs, and other edible items. Govnor Okpebholo stressed that while citizens have the right to peaceful protest, such actions must never degenerate into violence or attacks on revered traditional institutions. He called for calm as strategic and technologically driven security operations have been rolled out across the 3 senatorial districts and are already recording successes.
There's this issue of kidnapping everywhere in Nigeria. It's a serious problem. To let you know how serious the president is in this matter, he makes sure that the police were withdrawn from VIPs so that they can tackle this issue of insecurity head on. Just Wednesday, we had a security meeting, and it was all targeted at Edo Central, most especially Ekpoma Aziz. Before this ugly situation happened, we had planned something. Security is secret, and I'm not supposed to say it to anybody, and we are still going to carry it out. These people will leave our forest if they are there. Ekpoma Ishan will not be a safe place for them. We will leave no stone unturned. We have technology. The first one we carried out was very successful. 9 persons were kidnapped from the church. They were rescued on hot, and those kidnappers were also caught.
The governor further warned that those who hijacked the protests to vandalize the palace and loot property would be identified and brought to justice, assuring that his administration remains on course to deal decisively with all acts of criminality.
Sentiment, protest, looting, this is not acceptable. We must make sure that we bring these people to book. The way we are going after the kidnappers, the same way we will go after them. Because we don't even know whether they are the one aiding them. We don't know whether they are the one giving them information. By the time we finish this operation that will happen here, these things will stop in Esa as a whole. In the next few days, you start seeing things happening. So I want to also beg you, by the time we carry out our operations, I'm not going to spare anybody that is involved. and nobody should come and beg me.
Earlier, the monarch described the incident as unfortunate, alleging that many of those involved were under the influence of illicit drugs, while adding that initial attempts to address the protesters was to no avail.
If not God intervention, something else would have happened. When they came, they didn't even allow me to address them because they were really different kind of insult on themselves. I managed to find a way to address them. That the government are not sleeping. Even with the traditional institution, we are trying our best to make sure that this kidnapping issue is addressed.
Govnr Okpebholo assured the monarch and the people that peace, law and order will be fully restored in Ekpoma and across Edo Central. Moses Ekpoma, EBS News.
The story is getting more interesting where the state governor supporters are calling on the security agencies to start going after those that were vandalizing the Hausa quarters, buying cows and goats and, something like that. And they are angry that, oh, if you are protesting, why are you going after animals? Why don't you go after the kidnapper? They said a lot of things. I want you guys to watch this guy's video.
See one guy reach out to me, they tell me, say, if na my person they kidnap unko, no go kill you for there. Because they kidnap person, now go they kill people, cow, they follow everywhere. Some of una, bye, I be dead when una own. Una go use una head carry am. You enter protest, see everything wey turn violence. As you say, you know if you hold those people, don't need to come out there. This my page, no dey support violence. But if you need common sense, you go find out for this page. All of una we come outside yesterday, go do that violent protest for Ekpoma. I'm not sure say una get sense. I don't talk am before, say no be all gathering. No be everywhere where you see protest, you go your enter. Some people dey there to hijack am. Some people were paid to come to that protest and cause violence. Because say they observant, because say wise, get street OT. You just see people gather, they lead, they go somewhere, you just drop enter them. Okay, your intention was not to come outside to destroy anything, but the people wey follow you go to destroy things. You not get mad, so take and say stop. Go see that one woman, they cry. I really pity for that woman. That woman, they cry. They say they destroy his store. Una destroy people, kick people goats, keep people cow, follow Ekpoma. Them say anywhere, make them see me, make them kill me. If they no kill me, make them jail me. It no go this, it no go that, you. Now make those states grow. Now in my day. I know the yap. I know the yap. I know the yap. I know the yap. I'm you.
It is not just him. A lot of you know the tank crier of those states. I don't know what they call it. Say Egogo. Yeah, they not mind them. They came together and they were also supporting the state governor, saying that, oh, the state governor should make sure he go after the hoodlums. And I want you guys to watch what they said in all of this.
Edo is shining.
Edo is moving forward.
Edo is shining.
Edo is rising.
Yes, we are live here in the Secretariat of Esan West. Esan West Local Government Secretariat. Show the soundboard here. Yeah, Esan West. Don't mind them. And the Secretariat now we did to come condemn the act of yesterday. The nonsense where some hoodlums
exhibit
here yesterday. Mr. Governor, our father, our brother, because there is no Esan man or Esan woman will never see the good work of His Excellency Senator Govnr Okpebholo. Some of these people who is trying to blackmail the Esan West Council chairman to want to show to the eyes of people, because when you see the protest, they come march for front of Esan West Secretariat just to slight the chairman or to give the chairman one kind of bad name or the governor. See what they do. Yeah, in a year, now they tear those banners yesterday, where all those Obaseki Ochis, they pose, were celebrating it. yesterday, and everybody that perpetrate this evil act, we make sure that we are going to bring them to book.
I'm going to fish you out.
If you dey protest against somebody, you no dey see the road wey the person do.
Yes.
You no see this road. This road, by this time last 2 years, they no dey pass this road. By this time last 2 years, trailer dey spend 2 months, 3 weeks, 4 weeks for year. But today, the road now, when you see the standard of this road, you know say this road no need maintenance for 70 years.
Yeah,
It no need maintenance. And that's what the governor said. When the man is working, he do a solid work. The one that will take Edo people. It's not part-time job. The man is not doing a part-time job. But all of una, those group who so call themselves the AAU community comrades, whether AAU community comrades or community comrade AAU something, make sure say you people were part of the protest, that you people even mastermind the protest, and in the appropriate time, we are going to look into that set of people who said they are AAU community wanting, where we don't know whether comrade AAU community waiting, where we don't know. And most of you people who is trying to blackmail the government to siphon money, and if the government refuses to give you money, you will go from back and mobilize people and go for protest, and you meet some of all these idiots, the Obaseki, who is fueling the insecurity in Edo, fueling violence in Edo, perpetrating evil in Edo. People like the Obaseki, who don't lose the election, we say no one let Edo rest. This is the same person who said the Shomole should go and rest, that there's no Godfatherism. We don't see the reason why Obaseki said the whole money when he thief for Edo, that they call the use of a set fire for Edo. But there's one thing I need to tell Edo people. One thing I need to tell Edo people. The only way to succeed, to break down your enemy, the only way to break down your enemy is by showing them your project, your progress. Your good work. And Okpebholo is progressing in Edo. If you look this work, you know that the man is progressing. Yes. 5 years ago, Obaseki gather people, go airport road, they burn tire, burn motor. No Shomole no come out for airport to destroy the artifact, to destroy the good work what Shomole do, because you don't fit do that kind of standard work. Yesterday again, Obaseki and with their hoodlums, they go hijack protest yesterday. See, cause they burn tire, they burn tea for road. Camera come, go show them.
My own concern is that why must it have to lead to protest before the state governor or the security agency or the traditional ruler have to show concern? Tell you to do peaceful protest. Though I'm against violent protest, but violent protest in Nigeria is the only way to send message to the governor they will listen to you. If you are doing peaceful protest, your governor can be eating rice and chicken in the house. But that doesn't mean that you should go out there to start vandalizing properties. It's against the law. Definitely, it will call for the security agency to start going after you people. Unfortunately, they really do. They said they were going from one hostel to another, arresting people, students, going from street to street, and the police start making arrests. Why were you buying cows and Fulani expert buying you? You shouldn't have done anything. You should have just gone on the street and be shouting, "Oh, Okpebholo, Okpebholo." And I want you guys to watch these guys who went there to call for the release of those that were kidnapped or arrested by the police.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location you are watching us from. My name is in Ekpoma. As you are fully aware that kidnapping has increased tremendously or in a geometric progression in Ekpoma, which prompted the youth to come out en masse to say Kabodo rejectamenta to kidnapping in Ekpoma. But to our greatest astonishment, so more than 40 youths were arrested in different hostels yesterday in Ekpoma. Yes, upon cross-examination, yes, some of the youth we cross-examined said they didn't take part in the protest. At all, protest is not a crime. Protest is the voice of the unheard. citizens of Nigeria have the right to freedom of association and peaceful assembly. Yes, we want to use this opportunity to call or to appeal to Edo State Governor Senator Govnr Okpebholo to look into these issues. It is better for 99 guilty persons to escape justice. We also read on social media that some protesters were attacked by military men, by soldiers. Yes, though we have not verified the information, the information have been that one or two protesters were hit on the key by the bullet of the soldiers. Please, His Excellency, these are your people. We need your intervention. The lives of citizens have no business to exist. There is no crime committed to vent your spleen, to articulate or to verbose your resentment or anger with respect to the failure of government. We are going to continue, yes, agitation to ensure that these youths are released. There's information also reached us that tomorrow the police want to go and get a remand order. Don't know what they are getting remand order for. We want to use this opportunity to also appeal to the judge in case, because they are going to file an ex parte motion. Yes, if probably they didn't bring the suspects to court, the judge should take judicial notice of our adumbration. The judge should take judicial notice of the fact that these youths were only agitating for what is right. They were agitating against kidnapping. Yes, innocent people have been kidnapped. People have been kidnapped. Yes, judges are not even exempted from this menace of kidnapping. Politicians are not exempted. Innocent Nigerians are not exempted. The judge that will decide the matter tomorrow will make sure that justice prevails. Fair justice shall earth grant well. They shouldn't use this remand order to engage in travesty of justice. Justice is all we want. These are innocent Nigerians. They should be allowed to go, and police should go after tonight pass that are terrorizing the peace and security of our state. Thank you, and God bless you.
Amada.
Away. In Africa.
Anyway, you listen to them. In as much totally I condemn violent protests, the same way I condemn kidnapping. But one thing is common in Nigeria, that the government don't take your life serious. They don't care. You get kidnapped, you cry out, they just lied. They will never talk, condemn, or make a public statement. Even the traditional rulers, some of them don't even talk. But until you escalate to something like this, the only thing that concerns him now is the car that they destroyed, is the property, his own property that they destroyed. But these things have been happening under your care. You should have been the voice of the people that will draw the attention of the state governor to your place with your influence and said, you must do something. I'm tired of my people being kidnapped daily. But as long as these Hausa people are remitting money to this traditional ruler, as long as they are paying them, they are getting paid, they don't care what happened. And this is also an avenue for the state governor or the traditional ruler, if he's concerned, to set up a committee that will be checkmating all these Hausa people in their quarters. This is not the first time this thing is happening in Edo State. Last year, we heard how some Hausa people collide together and buy that guy who they claimed that he bought a motorbike for them. The guy refused to be balancing. When he went to the Hausa quarter to go and retrieve his bike, they then shout, ole, ole. They took law into their hands and they buy somebody. Now, in Benin City especially, I've been receiving numerous reports from different people saying by CCTV capturing all these Hausa people going or vandalizing people's markets, going to people's shop, emptying people's shop. What do they take it to? They take it to their quarter. Nobody comes to cross-check these people. Now, when you retaliate, it becomes a crime. They have one big oga in military who they will send after your life that will want to execute you because you voice out. in as much as 100% condemn the actions you people are taking towards the peaceful Hausa people, because those ones you see in front selling their market, those are the peaceful ones. There are just the evil ones that are hiding in their back doing all kinds of crime like this. Just like in our society, you see peaceful people going about their life, but you still see some evil people that will still use the name of your town to be constituting a lot of nuisance. So it's the same. But since these people, the Hausa people, cannot also say they don't know them, so there should also be a committee between them that they will be exposing any of the people they know or suspect that are carrying this out. If you value your market, you value your goat, your cow, or any business that you are doing in a certain community, and you see that your people, even as long as you don't support them, you see these things that they are doing is wrong. You know that if they are caught, it will affect your market, it will affect your business. Why can't you also speak out? Now look at everything now. A lot of cows have been gone, a lot of goats have gone, a lot of properties have been vandalized simply because of some selected people that are doing all these things in your name, in the name of your religion, in the name of your tradition, in the name of your identity. The state governor, on the other hand, who's supposed to do the needful thing, is emphasizing on how to go after the hoodlums that went to the palace. In as much as I condemn it to, but it shouldn't be the primary topic here. Your first thing is to ensure that the properties and the life of every Nigerian, not just the nation own, are well protected. Mostly resort to violent protests before the state governor or the president of Nigeria listen to their citizens. Anyway, I will leave you with this Peter Randy video so that you guys will just hear from him what he have to say.
So, Edo State Governor Govnr Okpebholo, Mr. Monday Okpebholo, Governor of Edo State, you promised President Tinubu to give him about 2.5 million votes by 2027 election. So we just make we come ask you as concerned citizens. Share now inside that your 2.5 million voters where you want give Tinubu. Now him be some of the people where kidnapper they carry for Auchi, Ekpoma, Uromi. The ones where they don't kill. The people where insecurity know they allowed to sleep for their houses and their communities. The one where both your government and federal government have failed to protect their lives. Share now inside that your 2.5 million votes. Now in those ones they day. Or they no follow for the 2.5. So apart from the people where they die, so the ones where kidnapper they carry, your 2.5 million votes for Tinubu is still intact. So you no care the number of people who die for Ekpoma or any other part of the state when security kill them through away, where kidnapper carry, it does not matter. Your own, the important thing is that your 2.5 million vote for Tinubu is still intact. Edo State government, Oriburuku Lenshi, Oshilenshi, what a shame of a country. What a tragedy we call a government. A country where instead of allowing the best to lead the rest, we have the worst of us misruling and misgoverning the lives of the rest. What a tragedy. You people should be thoroughly and decisively ashamed of yourselves. Unfortunately, now the same template, when they learn from the best, the so-called master strategies. Should be people they die. Other countries, everybody, government, they think of how their country life. People go better for this year. President of country still they oversee. So what do you expect from the APC federal affliction? From the All Progressives affliction? A party where nobody concerned or nobody know whether the primary responsibility of government is to protect life and property and the welfare of the people. For this one, now the battle and the contest for who go be the sycophants in chief. The who is who in the sycophancy World Cup, now APC politicians they play them. Who go fit be the chief sycophant to the president? I will give you 2.5 million. We will give the president the votes where carry you come into office. How many be? The one where INEC gather, the one where judiciary will not do for tribunal, all of them put together. Now how many before you go come give Tinubu 2.5 million votes? Oriburuku Lenshi now, Oshilenshi. But unfortunately, this will continue for as long as we permit it. That is why my message not be even to the government. The criminals in government will not change. They will not give you power on a platter. My message is even more to the Nigerian people. Nigerians, when we go convert our pain into passion to take action to deliver ourselves. If you not believe, say the criminals where the government now fit better your life, what is your plan to change them and get people you can hold accountable to deliver and protect you? 2026 must be the year of mobilization for self-liberation. If we allow this criminality to continue beyond 2027, we go do another 4-year subscription for lamentation. More people go die. The ones who don't die throw away where nobody know, they boku. The ones where they prison, some people they think say maybe they don't even they oversee, they're plenty. Nigerians, there is no solution but a political political mobilization. The current set of criminals in power are hell-bent on coming back. Everything where they show you is clear. We are not interested in government. We are interested in politics and the criminality in government. There is no way anybody go no say he wants make the people vote for him where he go they give this kind of bad leadership. The confidence is simple. We want to rig election. The only confidence is in a criminally corrupt electoral umpire, INEC, Nigeria judiciary, and to use law enforcement to gather votes. There is no other way where the votes they come from. So if the people where they destroy our lives, they confident, they show us the plan, they show us the strategy. They tell you say no matter the kind of government where I provide for Wuna, I still get 2.5 million votes to give president. That should tell you everything you need to know. So you as the people, what exactly is our plan? Because Nigerians, we can be individually intelligent people, but collectively we make some stupid decisions. If they show for our leadership, we must convert ourselves from being intelligent and talented. We must become a courageous people who know how to get leadership that can protect us and reflect the generality of all of us as intelligent people. Ask yourself the question. Tomorrow we'll go talk say Edo no they carry last. Edo no they carry last. See government ready for Edo. Worry no they carry last. Worry no they carry. Look at the Delta State for how many years since democracy 1999. Kogi people they're strong. Kogi people look at governors where they look at waiting at Kogi people go they go on in the hand. Nigerians we are talented. We are this. We are that. Look at the government in Nigeria. All of us shall we not be accomplice to this bad leadership. We must wake up and not only be intelligent, talented, beautiful, this and that. We must become a courageous people who know how to fix government for our own good. For how long we want the lament. So the whole of Edo State, this is the best we can get as government. The whole of Delta, the whole of Rivers, the whole of Nigeria, this is what we can get as government. Nigeria, 2026 should be the year of political mobilization. Not be only to complain, Ekpoma is bleeding, now which is bleeding, the whole Nigeria is bleeding. The people in charge of affairs do not care. The criminals in power must know that the power of the people must be greater than the criminals in power. May God rest the souls of the dead and give courage to the living to fix government, to protect our lives and give us an environment to just live. God bless Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
But until then, I want you guys to subscribe, click like, and don't forget to share this video to any of your social media platforms. Until we meet again, peace out.